Hello and welcome. This reading is for Capricorn. I'm so glad that you're here. Please know that when you find this reading is the right time because time and energy is fluid, okay? If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell for notification. That way you will be notified of my weekly uploads. And if you have a question that you would want a specific answer to at the end of this reading, I will be pulling a collective answer for all of you who have a question. Okay, I do want you to know that I pray and meditate upon these cards for the greatest and highest good with messages, advice, or guidance for everybody who finds this reading. And I am going to be laying down a 10-card Celtic cross spread. And since this is a general reading, please know that this is something that may have already happened, that is happening now, or might be happening in the future. Also, being that this is not a personal reading, if you would like a personal reading with me, my information is below. I would love to do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay this down, and I will talk about these energies in a general way so you will know how they fit into your life or situation. Okay, there we go. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So we have that infinity sign, and we have keeping those material decisions up in the air, keeping everything up in the air. So I really have a strong feeling the overall energy is going to have to do with juggling and making new choices going forward. Okay, so the situation of this reading is starting off with the Five of Pentacles. This is more earth energy, and this is you or a situation around you feeling like you're kind of left out in the cold. You know, this could have to do with health problems at the time, a job, anything that feels like, you know, you're having to go through a difficult time. Whether it's healing, whether it's money aspects, but this is a good time to remind you that there are people and resources around you, and it's always our own responsibility to be the one to ask for help and pull from those resources. That's how we get past this kind of energy that is temporary, okay? Now, what we have crossing this is this Ace of Cups. And aces talk about new beginnings, and cups talk about emotions and feels. And so there's something here, Capricorn, with something with a new opportunity that has to do around your emotional relationships, feelings. Maybe it's something with inside you if this has to do with healing, but a new beginning around that, which is really nice. Now, the foundation of this reading is this Devil card. This is a major arcana card, but this has to do with you, Capricorn. So I'm really strongly sensing that this Devil card has to do with you really embracing your own authentic power, okay? Who you are, and stay clear, you know, of certain things that might be tempting. This is merely a warning, but it is a real strong direction to stay clear and make sure that you know exactly what is good for you and serving you and what isn't good for you and serving you, okay? Now, on your conscious, we have this Three of Pentacles, and this is about you building something, Capricorn. This is more earth energy, more of your energy. There's a lot of earth energy here so far. I think pretty much just about everything I've talked about besides the Ace of Cups is earth energy. And this is talking about getting with people to build with, to collaborate with. And like I was talking about that Ace of Cups, is, new beginning. And I was talking about the Five of Pentacles, you asking for help. This is you maybe coming out of your comfort zone. I know Capricorns are highly capable of getting things done, but you collaborating with people, however this reading may be fitting into your life, but collaborating with people to allow their help to assist with the bigger picture of whatever it is, if it's healing, if it's building, or collaborating on a job, however that is, you will know how that fits in with you. Now, what leads up to this in the near past is another ace, the Ace of Wands. And like I said, aces are about beginnings. So there is something in the recent past that has given you a creative spark, inspiration, something new, an adventure, or, a idea. So it's a real fresh new start, super ready, that feeling of getting that inspiration and just going forward with it, letting it be a spark of inspiration to take forward. Okay, and then in the near future, we have card 6 from the Major Arcana. This is the Lover's card. So we have the Ace of Cups, which talks about new beginnings with feelings or emotions. The Lover's cards has to do with a very deep-rooted connection relationship. This does not have to be a romantic relationship. However it can, you will know how this is fitting in with you. But this is saying that there will be a significant relationship, like a really deep soul connection, one that carries you forward, one that it has such purpose with beautiful healing and evolving and, standing in your truth and figuring things out, a real significant relationship here. And how you are showing up in the situation is another Major Arcana. This is card 20. This is the Judgment card. So this is talking about having a sense of being aware of a new purpose going forward, getting clarity, beating to your own drum with purpose, and, really getting some direction on this new path, which is so invigorating. And with that Ace of Wands and that Ace of Cups, I feel like it's such a breath of fresh air for you, Capricorn. Now, in your environment and how that is affecting you with this reading and situation is the Tower card. The Tower card is talking about like the feeling of something quick and swift coming in, like a change that you didn't want, but it happened anyways. A change that you weren't ready to endeavor upon. But what this is like, I'm talking about the universe energy. This isn't just like our daily in it. This is something that is going to happen that you can't stop it, right? It's going to happen for the better good of you. When this Tower moment happens, it's because something wasn't built on a strong foundation. So it needed to come down. So if that has something to do with your belief system or relationship or a job situation, whatever it is, it kind of gets wiped out. And then what you're left with, Capricorn, is, all of the experience, so you can now build on a much solid foundation going forward, okay? Now, in your hopes, dreams, and fears, is this someone you have on your mind, perhaps? Or, this is the Queen of Wands. So this is a very confident, very strong queen. The queens are about, motherly and nurturing. And this queen stands in her confidence and she's full of fire and passion. She's the queen that is gorgeous and jaw-dropping, but also super confident, knows, exactly how she got there, is able to partake in the creative, expansion, the forward movement that is just chock filled of confidence, okay? And she's ready to take action and do the next thing. This card is filled with fire energy. And in your possible outcome, Capricorn, we have another major arcana card. This is the Moon card, card 18 of the major arcana. And this is talking about, you know, the deep inner knowing, the connection with yourself, that is your intuition. And this is, you know, with having the Tower moment and these new opportunities, this is a time, Capricorn, that you're going to be able to really deeply connect with yourself. Let that moonlight shine on all that needs to be seen, okay? Getting connected with your inner guidance to know your truth, to stand in your truth. So really such a good energy of an outcome. I'm going to pull additional card for messages, guidance, or advice for this reading, Capricorn. One card, Spirit, for the sign of Capricorn and this reading. And we have the Magician. So it says, magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So this is like the Magician, this is the Magician in this, but in traditional tarot, the Magician in classic tarot, if I think I just said that twice, but I think you know what I mean. So this is about creative forces. This is about manifesting your own destiny, having all the skills, the physical, the spiritual, the emotional, that spirit that comes alive when you believe. It's like that as above, so below. So super strong manifesting time for you. Now I'm going to pull a card from what your angels want you to know. And it says, Archangel Sandalphon, I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. So I love that. And I love that when we do pray, I always feel like we are heard. So go ahead and close your eyes. Think about your question. I'm going to pull a card with your answer. And it says, ask others for help. And I strongly urge that at the beginning of this reading, we had the 5 of Pentacles, and I was talking how it's our own responsibility to do that. So there's a strong message here with that, whether this has to do with your question or another layer to this reading to ask for help. Okay, Capricorn, I hope there was something in this reading that helps you shift and navigate through whatever it is you are going through. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notification. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye, Capricorn.